First things first, thank you all for being so patient. I'd hoped to get some information out a little bit sooner about the business, but as things worked out, it just took a little bit longer than we had thought it would. And so, the big reveal. I'm sure some of you are curious what the business is that I purchased, and with my business partner and I, we purchased the Mrs. Pumpkin's business just last week. So if you have been in Winston, have lived here, spending time here, you may have come in contact with our products in a handful of ways. So to kind of paint a picture of what it was that we just purchased. So it's the Mrs. Pumpkin's business it's part commercial kitchen, it's part retail location, part bakery. It's really unique and diversified across a wide menu for a small business. So it's really interesting in that way. But they really have three core lines that they sell through. So the first and largest is their fundraising business. So if you think about school programs, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, baseball, softball, those sorts of programs are always trying to raise money for trips or for philanthropic cause or for equipment. And so the fundraising program is primarily oriented toward that world. The second piece of the business is we have a retail location here in town up on Reynolda Road. You may have passed by it, if you're from the Winston area or live here. And the third, and probably the one that we're most excited about, is they have a wholesale business, so selling through local grocery stores. So Lowe's Foods is probably the most well-known that we're in right now. And that's, again, the one that we're most excited about is exploring what potential there may be in that side of the business. Got a little thunderstorm here, so bear with me for a second. North Carolina sometimes, pretty unpredictable. But anyway, so this is our first week of the business. So yesterday, first time meeting the employees, it was exciting. A little bit of nerves at play, as you could imagine, but it was overall, a great experience. We went in and had our first chance to sit with the employees and talk with them a little bit about the transition of ownership and what that might look like. And it was a really good conversation. One of the things that was really important for us to let them know was that we're coming in without a lot of experience in this business, and we understand that we're looking to them as the experts in the business, and we have a great deal that we can learn from them about how they've built a successful business and how we can start to think about what the next chapter looks like. And so as we think about what the kind of big work for us to do is, one of those pieces is really getting familiar with what the brand stands for, what it's meant over time, and how that's evolved, and what the next evolution potentially might look like for it. And so that's something I'm really excited about, getting to understand at the core what's the essence of the brand. And so I actually brought a prompt with me as I'm learning and trying to just take on as much information about the business and the brand as I can. So this is from one of their fundraising forms. So again, if you live in or around the Winston area, you may have seen one of these at the office. Maybe your kids have sold some of our products before. So on this form, we have a little mission statement about the company, and I'm just going to read you one line from that. It says, "Each pie we bake and each entree we make is done with a sincere love for family, fellowship, and the closeness created by comforting food." And so I think that's a pretty great statement, just help understand what this brand has meant in the past, and again, taking some time to think about and understand what the brand means to the local community is really important. And so from here, I think we're just really excited to just take the reins, dive in. Sort of deer in the headlights right now. We're learning a lot about the different pieces of it, and just sort of taking things as they come and trying to just keep the business intact and running as smoothly as possible before we really go in and making changes. Thunderstorms. So what's next on the videos, as far as making videos? If you'll remember, the end of my first video was I said I was going to talk about career transitions and how I've thought about the ones that I've made in the past, and sharing some thoughts and insights I've gained along the way in case that's helpful to anyone. So stay tuned. We'll be putting that out next if that's interesting. If this content's interesting, let me know. Share a comment, ask a question. Happy to answer any of those. If you have any thoughts about the business, if you've used it in the past, bought any of the products, let me know what you think. I'm not a big fan of feedback, so stay tuned for more. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk with you soon.